Alright, it's Gus Canillin back with another gameplay commentary. Gameplay that you're watching is from Halo 4. Map is complex, 21 kill gameplay, so I put in work for you guys. Enjoy the video. But what I want to talk about today is I'm going to be talking about online dating. Now before I get started into that, what I want you to do is after you watch this video, what you need to do is you're going to go back and watch, I believe it's the second video I posted on this website where I go into complimenting women online. You're going to go watch that video and soak up all that knowledge, because it's something that all men, not just some, all men need to understand when they're dealing with women online. So make sure after you're done with this video you head down there and check that one out. But moving on, online dating. Now when I'm talking about online dating, you see it everywhere. TV, radio, you see it over here on the, even YouTube, you'll see links, you know, whether it be eHarmony, I don't know, Match.com, Christian Singles, whatever. It's all the same bullshit. And men need to understand that it's all bullshit. And just right off the bat, I want to let you guys know that you need to avoid online dating. And the reason why is because it's not going to get you anywhere. Now I know a lot of you guys, you're not going to listen to me, and that's fine. If you want to go online and do this bullshit, that's fine, but use it as a supplement. Still do your stuff in the real world, talking to women, this and that, because online dating, don't put too much time into it, because you're just going to end up getting disappointed and wasting your time. And I'm going to tell you why. Because right off the bat, men, you need to understand that the odds aren't in your favor. You need to understand that men outnumber the amount of women on these websites. Shit, best case scenario, probably 10 to 1. So think about those numbers, people. I mean, if you've got 10 guys, or excuse me, 100 guys on this website, you're usually fighting over the same 10 women. So what happens is you get these guys new to the online dating scene, and they're like, alright, shit, I'm seeing all these ads. I mean, damn, they have all these nice looking women. I'm going to go check it out. You know, it's going to give me an opportunity to go and talk to these women anonymously and get one of these hotter women that I wouldn't have the nerve to approach in real life. So they'll go online, do the whole profile deal, and send out all these messages. You know, you'll get these average dudes, or even above average dudes, going online and say, okay, I'm going to start emailing these women that are perfect 10s, whatever. Then they won't get any responses. They won't get any responses. So what they'll do is, over time, they'll start lowering their standards. So you'll get these dudes that, they aren't that bad. They have shit going for them. You know, they might be making decent money, be in decent shape, so on and so forth. But what they don't understand is that these women online, don't be fooled by their profile that, oh, I'm looking for someone to make me laugh, all this other garbage. No, they're not looking for that. They're looking for, yeah, someone that'll make them laugh, someone with a good personality, but also they're looking for someone who's making 6 figures and that has a six-pack. So these men go on there and they think that that's what women are looking for. They email them, they don't get any responses, and what happens is, over time, these men who are going for the perfect 10s or 9s, whatever, they start lowering their standards to, now they're going after the women that are 7s and 8s. Still not bad women, pretty good looking women, but they've lowered their standards right off the, you know, right after a couple of months, because they're not getting any responses. What happens? The same thing, because these women that are also the 7s and 8s, they're also looking for the better dudes. And they understand that on these websites that shit, that men outnumber them so that they can hold out. These 7 and 8s, they're like, well, shit, I can just pick and choose also, because, you know, these perfect 10s can't go out with any, you know, all of them, so I'm going to hold out for the better men too. So what happens for men, again, they're sending out all these emails, wasting all this time. They lower their standards again from 7s and 8s to now 5s and 6s. And then before you know it, a couple months down the line, they lower their standards even more. So now these men, they go on this website expecting to get these hot women that are not shallow. They end up hooking up with women or talking to women that they wouldn't even approach in the real world, that they'd be embarrassed to see with, you know, to be seen with. Obese women. They're talking to women with multiple kids from different dads who are living with their exes. That's how low these men have, have fell, because they're like at the point where they're so desperate to get any kind of attention that they totally forget that they have any kind of standard. So the thing is, when you go online, the whole psychological deal of it, it's totally fucked up for men. Because for women, it's the ultimate ego boost. You go on there and you can be a shit. And even an average woman, I'm not even going to say go below average, but it's the same thing for them. But you could be an average woman, not be in great shape, have your money situation fucked up, but you still have all these men trying to get with you, trying to talk with you. Even the fat women are getting that kind of attention, but you get a man, he could be an average dude, have decent shit going for him, but he's not getting any attention at all. So he starts doubting himself. He's thinking, well, fuck, I thought I was a decent guy. I thought I had a couple things going for me, but not even these fat, ugly women want to give me the time of day. So for men, it has the total opposite effect. So that's the reason why you need to avoid that shit, because you're going to end up going on these websites thinking that you're going to have all this action, all this success, and all you're going to end up doing is deflating your ego, destroying your confidence. And then you get these fat women on there that are going to be disrespecting these dudes, talking to them, acting them like they're doing them a favor by just communicating with them. These women online are so delusional. And the thing is, if you think I'm lying, look at all the bullshit you see on this website on YouTube. I do a lot of gaming. Go on some of these girl gaming channels and see what you see. You see a lot of average women that are getting freaking bombarded with compliments from these dudes about how great they look, when that shit couldn't be further than the truth. But their egos end up getting so huge that they don't know what to do with themselves. And it's even worse on the online dating scene, because women get bombarded about how good they look, even if they're like out of shape and disgusting. These men, they don't know, they get to the point where they're so desperate, they're just pulling out all the stops trying to get any kind of attention from these women. So they're feeding them with all these compliments about how great they are, when in fact they couldn't be any worse. So you get these women that their heads are just in the clouds and they're just not in touch with reality. So that's the thing. So just stay away from the whole online dating scene, because as a man, you're not going to get anybody down to earth, and most likely you're going to be getting somebody that isn't even up to your standard. You'll be settling for some garbage who thinks that she's God's gift to men, and you just don't want that. So at the end of the day, just keep it real, do all your hooking up in real life, and good luck. Stay tuned for more. I'm out.